Okay, next example. If you see this hand floor grinder, you must have seen, or you may not have seen. So a handle is provided near its rim so that it can be rotated easily about the iron pivot at the center by applying a small force. So again, if you move this handle from here to the pivot, then it is difficult, or it will not be, you will not be able to rotate this stone grinder, and there will not be any action which is taking place. So again, what two things were required? First one is you should apply a force, and that should be perpendicular to it, and this force should be at a certain distance from the pivot. So this is how you can produce the turning effect in this hand floor grinder. Then for turning a steering wheel, you must have, whenever someone is driving a car, so what he is doing, he is applying a force from here to here like this. Okay, this force is actually known as moment of couple. So in that case, this is how you are applying the force, tangential force, and this is the distance between, this is your pivot, and this is the distance between your point of application of the force and the pivot. So due to this distance and application of the force, you can easily apply the turning effect of the force, and due to which you can either rotate this steering wheel in the anti-clockwise direction or in the clockwise direction depending upon our need. So this is one of the example of turning effect of the force. Then a very familiar one again, you must be riding on the bicycle. So whenever you are riding on the bicycle, in that case, this is the force, this is the pivot, and when you apply the force, what happens? This force becomes tangential and it becomes perpendicular to this pivot, and this axle starts to move. This sprocket starts, and with this chain starts to move, and the cycle moves in the forward direction. So toothed wheel is rotated by applying less force on the foot pedal, which is at a large distance from the axle of the wheel. So again, force must be at a certain distance from the pivot, and the force should be sufficient enough. So if the distance is sufficient, then you have to apply a very less force in order to produce the turning effect of this force. Now next is, what is moment of a force? So consider a body pivoted at this point, and you are applying a force horizontally on the body. So this force does not produce linear motion of the body, as it is not free to move. Okay, for example, we have already seen many examples now. The example of the door, so this is the hinge of the door, and this is the end of the door from where you are applying the force. So when you apply the force, what happens? It starts to okay, so moment of force, whenever you apply a force at a perpendicular distance from the pivot, in that case the body will start rotating and it will not produce the linear motion. So when we talk about the moments, there are two types of moment. First is clockwise moment. So suppose this is the pivot and force is applying in this direction. So what happens? This bar will rotate in this clockwise direction. And second type of moment is anti-clockwise moment. So suppose the body is sitting here, or force applied in this direction. So what happens? The body will start rotating in the anti-clockwise direction. So in this way we can apply the turning effect of the force, and there will be two types of those type of moments. One is anti-clockwise and one is clockwise moment. So when a force causes an object to turn in clockwise direction, it is known as clockwise moment. So if you see very carefully this photograph, in this the girl sits on a seesaw and her weight is the force which is exerted on the seesaw. So in that case the force will act here and this body is going to start rotating in the clockwise direction. So this is the clockwise moment. Okay, you must have experienced whenever you are sitting on the seesaw. Then similarly in case of anti-clockwise moment, suppose a girl sits here and her weight is the force which is exerted on the seesaw. So due to which this weight, it will start rotating in this direction. So this is anti-clockwise moment. So this is how you can see the anti-clockwise or clockwise moment, and you can experience it if you sit on this seesaw. Then you can see where is the clockwise moment and where is the anti-clockwise moment. So the turning effect of the force acting on the body about an axis is due to the moment of force. So this is known as moment of force. What is the formula of moment of force? It is the force into perpendicular distance between force and the pivot, or F into D. And the SI unit of moment we will use as Newton for the force and meter for the distance. So its SI unit will be Newton meter. So this is why we have seen that turning effect of the force depends on two factors, that is force and perpendicular distance. So here is the mathematical expression from which you can easily deduce, or you can easily conclude that why the moment of the force or turning effect of the force depends on force and perpendicular distance. If force is 0, definitely moment is 0, and if distance is 0, if this body moves here to the pivot, then distance becomes 0. That means there will be no moment. So now the SI unit of moment of force is Newton meter. In the gravitational terms, in the gravitational unit, the MKS unit is kilogram force meter, because the gravitational unit of force we are taking as kilogram force, and in the CGS unit it is Dian centimeter. So 1 Newton meter is equals to 10 raised to the power 7 Dian centimeter, or 1 kilogram force meter is equals to 9.8 Newton meter. So this is it. This is the end of our first video, and for any doubt you can ask me. Remaining topics we will discuss in the next week. Thank you.